Hello everyone, it's Michael with the World of Michael Trent, and today I have something a little bit different. You might be wondering what all of these Christmas holiday cards are down here, and I made this for the August 2020 Crafty Elves Countdown to Christmas because some of you may not know this, but I am a crafty elf. And what I mean by that is myself and three friends, Deborah, Lisa, and Jessica, my other crafty elves, we each make 4 Christmas cards per month, 1 Christmas holiday card per week, and then on the 25th of each month, we do a joint blog post. Each of us does a post showing the 4 Christmas or holiday cards that we did during the week with a brief description, and we have links to each of the other Crafty Elves blogs. And for this month, for August 2020, I decided to do something a little bit different and kind of do a video to show you guys the cards in person. A basic step-by-step for each of the cards that I made is over on my blog, which is linked below. And I also have a link below to the other 3 crafty elves. My friend Deborah, you might know from Meticulosity. That's the name of her blog. She has been a guest designer for Lavinia's World. She has been a guest designer. She's on the design team with me for Anthony's Papercraft and Turner Syndrome Foundation. She's previously worked with Susan Weckesser of Unity Stamps on her design team and Skipping Stone's design team. Lisa, who you might know from her blog called Life of a BZ Scrapper. And I'm so happy she has that blog name because I don't know how to say her last name. She is on the design team for Polka Dot Orchard, Coffee Loving Card Makers, Rubbernecker Stamps, with us on the Turner Syndrome Foundation design team, and she's guest designed for everyone under the sun, including Reverse Confetti and Miss Ink, and you name it, she has guest designed for them. I don't know how she has the time to do all the cards that she does and raise a family and work full time and cook dinner. God help her. And the last crafty elf is Jessica Pickerel, who is the owner of Polka Dot Orchard. And many of you will know her from that. So let me take you quickly through my cards for the month. My first card I made using a rubber stamp called 3 Ornaments by a company called Motivet. Motivet sadly went out of business many years ago, but I recently found a box of their stamps that I bought years ago. And I've never used it. So I decided to do this one. It's a basic A2 card, and instead of using any kind of markers to color, I basically colored with different stickles by Ranger. The sentiment is from Christmas Sentiments 1 from Anthony's Papercraft. Actually, a lot of the sentiments on the cards this month, I used this Christmas Sentiments 1. I just love this holiday sentiments stamp set from Anthony's Papercraft. So that's that one. The other card I did was this one, using this stamp from Great Impressions. I did check their website, and sadly, this is no longer available, but I'm sure that there must be dozens of different stamp companies out there with a Christmas city scene like this that you could use to replicate this card if you so wish. So this is another A2 card. I used some foam tape here, colored with my Bic Intensity ultra fine tip markers, and I used frosted lace stickles as snow on the card front. These 2 cards, let's move this out of the way. These 2 cards actually come from an idea that I made a few weeks ago. I did a Christmas photo folio using this brand new digital paper ephemera digital set from Polka Dot Orchard. And when I did this, I kind of looked at this and I was like, oh my God, that looks like a card. That would be perfect for a card. So I recreated this card using the digital paper. And this is from the digital ephemera set, and the sentiment is from the Peppermint Wishes digital stamp set. This card, I used the stamps from the Peppermint Wishes digital stamp set with some paper from the excuse me, Peppermint Wishes digital ephemera set. That's a mouthful. Colored this all up, used some stickles again on the front to give some shimmer, and by combining the Peppermint Wishes digital stamp set with the ephemera set, you can make these two cards. Again, all the step-by-step is over on my blog post listed below. And the final 4 cards, these 4 cards, these were made using a digital kit from the Paper Rabbit over on Etsy, who is also known as Lindsay Ostrom, the creator of Cuteness. She is one of my favorite stamp illustrators in the world. She has a line of stamps out with Impression Obsession, so you might know her from there. But when you buy her digital kit, it's a holiday kit, and you get two sheets. One is for Christmas and one is for Hanukkah. It's actually a holiday tag kit. The link is in my blog post, which is linked below. So when you get this, you can, they're not individual stamps. They're 2 digital sheets that you can print out on A4 or 8.5 by 11. The Hanukkah one will be for September's Crafty Elf post. So I printed this out, I cut them out, and I used them to make 4 cards. This is a digital paper that is linked over in my blog post from another Etsy seller, but I just cut it out. This is actually the tag. You can see it here. It has a to and from here, so I just cut this out, but then I just cut this part away, and I used the sentiment from the Christmas Sentiments one from Anthony's Papercraft underneath it. So I have this one here. Oh, and this I popped out at the house, so I printed this twice to get the second image. Here we have Let It Snow. Also down here was a to from, so I just cut it away, and I used Warm Wishes, which is from a retired stamp set, not Anthony's Papercraft, but a different one. Here I have the reindeer. There is a to and from underneath this, but I covered it with this sentiment from the Christmas Sentiments one by Anthony's Papercraft. So here I'm using a tag image to turn it into making a card. And here I used this Santa to make a little 4x4 card, which could be used for a Christmas present. And this one also, you'll see here, this is the same image here, but I couldn't cut that away. So all I did was I just printed out the sentiment and I cut it on a banner die, and I just layered it over where the to and the from would be. So those are my August 2020 Crafty Elf cards for Christmas. I hope you guys like this. I'm going to try to do this every month. Again, the link to my blog post is below, and there will be links to the other blogs in my post in the area below, and also over on my blog post itself. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment below. I read and respond to any comments. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to me, and click on that little belly thing so that you get a notification next time I have a new video up. Anyway, I hope this inspires you to maybe pull out some rubber stamps or download some digital files and start making your Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa holiday cards. I will have some Hanukkah cards next month. And that's about it. I appreciate you stopping by today and enjoy the rest of your week and weekend. Thank you so much, guys. Talk to you soon.